What's up, everybody? Master Reactor here, and today I have a replay for y'all versus jorgemillar. So it's funny, that's like Joji's name, so that's pretty damn funny. His record is 865, and now I'm 999. And as you can tell, it's win over here. I did lose to Lucas the Heretic, but other than that, oh my goodness, even more. Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, blah, blah, blah. All right, so a lot of wins. Click the replay. Let's get right to it. How's everyone doing today? What's goody, what's goody? So I throw scissors, he throws scissors. I throw paper, he throws scissors. So he gets to rock, paper, scissors. Not ideal, but it's all good, so he gets to go first. So he opens Scapegoat, Book, Meta, another Scapegoat, Air Knight, and Dust Tornado. He decides to set Dust Tornado and set Scapegoat and pass. I've got a busted ass hand here. I've got Snatch Steel, Chaos Sword, Pot, Graceful, Deco, and Fate. I fire the Pot of Greed and draw into Wing Blast and Heavy, which is pretty nice. I fire the Heavy Storm. He chains Scapegoat, which is fine. He gets his tokens. And I get rid of the Dust Tornado. I set Wing Blast and set Fate and pass. He draws into a duo, so pretty good draw for him. He fires a duo on me, and he rolls a 3 and gets rid of Snatch Steel, and I throw out Deco. He uses Metamorphosis on a goat token, and I instantly Wing Blast it, discard the Sork. Don't want to discard the Charity here, obviously. And he sets Book of Moon and passes. I draw into another Faith, so I flip this Faith up, obviously. And I grab the Pot of Greed again, get Thunder Dragon and MST. I discard the Thunder Dragon, grab 2 more. And fire the Graceful. As you can tell, I got plus like crazy. I draw Upstart, Duo, and Spy. So this shit is a wrap. Discard both Thunder Dragons, fire the Duo, get rid of his entire hand. And I fire Upstart, draw into another Sork. And instead of just blind MST in, I decide just to hit a goat token with the Fate. And I set Spy and MST and pass. He draws to another Book of Moon. So he literally has nothing here. I end phase MST, the new one. It's a Book of Moon. I draw Solemn Judgment. I flip the Spy. Grab another Spy. Hit him with the both of them and hit him for 1200. Now he's at 68. I set Solemn and set another Fate and pass. He draws Pot of Greed. I Solemn Judgment the fuck out of that. He thinks he's getting cards, but it's not happening. Solemn Judgment. I draw into a knock. I flip my Faith again. Go grab Pot of Greed. Draw into Upstart and Sinister. I fire the Upstart and draw into Deco. I switch to Fate to defense and hit him for 2700. And I set Deco and pass. He draws into a Fate. He sets the Fate and passes. I draw Jar of Greed. I flip Deco. I draw Wing Blast. I fire the knock. And he just scoops. So that is the game 1. I think I had a little bit of advantage on him. I don't know. So he gets to go first again. So let's see what happens. Game 2, he opens Abyss Soldier, Breaker, Sinister, Fate, Trap Dust Shoot, and Scapegoat. He sets Scapegoat, sets Fate, and sets Trap Dust Shoot. He fires the Dust Shoot. I've got Thunder Dragon, Solemn, Ring, Chaos Sork, Deco, and Kaiku. So he decides to put back the Thunder Dragon. I told him GG, and he said sure. So he's a little salty. I summon Kaiku and hit his Fate. When he chains Scapegoat, I know it's fucking Magician of Fate. It has to be, because he has no spells in graveyard. He doesn't want to go neg on this. So I hit his Fate that gets back Goat. That's cool. And I set Solemn and set Ring and pass. He draws into a Demock, which is completely dead. He summons Abyss Soldier, and he asks me, is summon good? And I ask him priority. He's like, first is the summon. I'm like, cool. You still get priority. So, summon's good. He uses Sinister, sends out my Kaiku. I say, okay. Hits me for 18. I'm like, sure, you got me. 1800. And he sets Scapegoat and passes. I draw into a Fate. I run the Kaiku back out and just crash into the Abyss Soldier. And I pass. He draws into a merchant. He gets a sinister back. He runs breaker out. I instantly ring it. He knows I have ring, so why would he do that? No clue. I ring the shit. I draw Thunder Dragon. I discard the Thunder Dragon, go grab 2 more. And decide to set Deco and pass. He draws into a Cyber Jar, so that's a pretty good card if he can get it to go. He sets Merchant and passes. I draw into Duo. So I flip Deco, draw a card, draw Torrential. I fire the Duo. And I pick his Sinister Serpent. And he throws out D-Mock. And I go into battle and decide just to hit a token here. And I set Faith and set Torrential and pass. He draws into Tsukiyomi. He flips the Merchant. And gets Premature Burial, which is fine. He's going to Premature he forgot his Sinister, so that was dumb as shit to do that. So he runs Tsukiyomi out. I'm like, alright, cool. I could have solemned this, but I didn't want to. So then he attacks the face down. And I get Duo again. And he sets Premature, and that goes back, and he passes. I draw into BLS. So I decide to banish Dark, banish Light, drop BLS, banish the face down, hit one of the tokens. Main phase 2, I tribute, and I just pass. I don't use the Duo. I just save the Duo. He sets Jar, Cyber Jar, and sets Ring, and then he Premature Burials into D-Mock and gets 0 value because he can't get a spell because there's no spells in grave. And he used the effect, but there's nothing in there. He runs you the face down. I say, okay, cool, you got me. And he just passes. I probably should have duoed last turn, but I didn't. He tries the ring. I know this is Scapegoat, so I instantly Solemn Judgment the ring to keep my BLS around. And now I fire duo like a dumbass, because I should have did it last turn. But if I would have, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Who gives a shit? I banished the Cyber Jar with BLS, and then I drop Sork, and I banish his D-Mock, and I just pass. He draws into Tribe. I draw into Breaker, which is a great card, so I run the Breaker out, and I break the back row, which I know is Goat, so he can't chain it, and I hit him for 5,300, putting him at 300, and I just pass. He draws into Duo. He gets a Sinister Serpent back. He can't use Duo, so he runs the Tribe out, and he uses the effect. I instantly Torrential, because I'm just like, fuck it, he's at 300. I'm going to kill him anyways. That gets discarded. And I top deck Tribe. Didn't really need it. I run the Tribe out and swing for 16, and that is the game. Quick one there. Got his ass. Let's fucking go.